Hi everybody. So today I want to talk about what actually makes a good PhD student. And there's several things that you need in order to be a successful PhD student, and one thing I think stands out more than others, but it's not actually what you think. So there are things that you need in order to be a successful PhD student. So things like intelligence, the ability to work hard, to be able to seek help, those are all things that do play a role, but I think one thing that actually stands out more than anything else is perseverance. The reason I say that is because getting into a PhD program already sort of weeds out people based on their natural ability or work ethic. Most of the people that get into a PhD program really deserve to be there. There's very few that get in that shouldn't be there, and those people quickly drop out. But there's a saying that you'll hear when you're in graduate school, which is the best dissertation is a finished dissertation. And that's true to an extent. Persevering is going to be the biggest challenge. Most people that start a PhD are people that are straight A students, or if not straight A students, do pretty well in school. They've probably achieved at many things throughout their life. They've had things come easy to them, or they've worked and been able to achieve it. And science, being in the lab, is a very different beast than taking classes. Sure, when you're doing your PhD, some of the classes may be challenging, but on the whole, I think that actually undergrad classes tend to be a little harder than grad school classes. The majority of your time in grad school is going to be in the lab. Now, this is where the issue comes. You're going to learn an experiment. So, for example, I'll use Western blotting as an example. You're going to look at a protocol that says how you should do a Western blot, and you're going to see somebody do it. You're going to say, oh, that's pretty straightforward. I do step A, B, C, all the way down to Z, and then I get a result at the end. And what's going to be very frustrating very quickly to everybody is you're going to do it and it's not going to work. Or it'll work okay on the first time when someone's kind of there walking you through it, but as soon as you're on your own, it's not going to work. And you're going to do it over and over and over again. And the thing that you have to learn is that you're going to fail and fail and fail. And that's really, really difficult for the type of people that are going into a PhD, to learn to fail over and over and over again and continue to keep going. And I think that's the biggest piece of advice, is if you want to be able to do a PhD, what you have to be okay with is being able to fail. If you're able to fail and learn from your mistake and continue going, you're going to be just fine in your PhD. But if you're someone that really takes it to heart when you fail and it becomes an issue for you, a PhD is going to be really, really hard. So that's my biggest piece of advice. This is a pretty short video, but I am pretty sure this is the biggest thing that you're going to hear over and over again, is a finished dissertation is the best dissertation, and that's true. So keep working to finish that dissertation. When you get to the end of the line, you're going to see a lot of people graduating that you're going to say, how in the world did they graduate? A finished dissertation, that's what it is. So keep persevering until you get your experiments done. Sometimes it's going to take a lot of work. Sometimes you're going to have to ask a lot of professors for help. Sometimes you're going to have to ask other students or postdocs for help. Eventually you will get there. Everyone does it. So just keep working. So with that, I'll say goodbye.